fine.
I gotta get out of there.
You gotta come this way, out of my track. Whimsy, come! There's fine.
My home's only for the night. Waking up in different places, and I stopped running from my life, and all the pieces found their places. My heart is home with you.
Hi guys, and welcome back to GoRUFFLY Around the World.
So what the hell is going on with Tuscaloosa here?
Hey, Tuscaloosa got a makeover. She is now sugar plum purple is what we're calling it. Yeah, we got this done in Mexico City. It only took 3 days and they did an amazing job.
Yeah, so huge thanks to our friends Memo Garrido and Servicio Garrido. All those guys, just phenomenal. Not only did they do the painting, and not only did they do it so quickly and so well, and not only did they do the decals and change the decals.
And change them to the colors that I wanted.
They also did some custom metalwork for me on a fuel bottle holder and a luggage rack. So it's really the kind of thing where you're on the road, you're going through Mexico City, and you've got an idea for a product, you've got an idea for something that's going to make your life easier, and they can just do it, and you know, your life is better.
Yeah,
so
and,
huge thank you.
Yeah,
to them.
so and if you need that, if you need servicing or parts for anything,
oh yeah,
if you're on your
way. If you just need servicing, they can do that too.
Yeah.
So that's phenomenal, and that's coming up in a future episode. In the last episode,
I struggled.
yeah, we started.
I felt a little bad about myself. Like we went up this really difficult stretch. It was one of the first times that it was a more difficult stretch on these new bikes, and I just didn't have it.
Well, to be fair, on your old bike, you definitely would have
Oh
struggled.
yeah, sure.
So, but there is a learning curve and a sort of acclimatization to the bikes.
Yeah.
And as you said, it is really sort of the beginning of pushing ourselves and the bikes harder, because you know there's one thing to do a very nicely graded fire road, and there is something altogether to do
a mountain road with big rocks
and signs that say, like, you know, if you don't have four-wheel drive and stuff, don't bother. So the other thing that kind of brings in is, like, when you push yourself and when you sort of allow yourself a pass, because it is all about accepting the challenge, and if you don't come out of your comfort zone, then you're never going to grow.
Yep.
And yet you also have to be mentally there so that it doesn't become overly dangerous.
Yeah, and so I can't just wuss out every time either.
So,
But I did redeem myself.
in this next episode, yeah,
I redeemed myself.
we cross into Mexico, the off-road continues.
Yeah.
And it really brings us into some sand
Which is like my nemesis.
and kind of has me thwarted, so stick around.
I'm doing my best to look forward. Looking forward. Having myself a heart attack. Okay. I'm looking forward here again. Fucking horseshoe. Oh my god. I can't do this here. Sorry, I can't. I need to turn around. Oh my god, I got food.
It's okay. It's okay. The, don't bite. Don't bite. Don't bite.
Whimsy!
Don't bite. And all you need to do is the camber is this way, so that'll allow you to do a turn. You'll go this way out, you'll come wide on that turn,
Yeah.
and you cruise down.
No, she's coming onto me here. She wants to come with me. Whimsy! She didn't recognize me. Yeah, let's go. I know.
He sings his song from dusk till dawn. Hi, oh, hi. His howls echo through the air, weeping for this cowboy as he cries all night through the wake of day. Doggy, don't lay down, don't rest your legs. You must find the strength. Coyote's on his way. You can hear him howl too.
At the Chevron in Wickiup, they have a doggy corral. So we're gonna go and put her in there. Maybe she'll get a nice brush down and maybe some time out there.
Now the rough roads keep on turning, but the Broncos dance will mend. Any stone cold weeping cowboy's heart, that pony's loyal till the end.
Greg saw on the map the name of this place, which is Skull Valley. So of course we had to stop. And I thought, well, as we passed in, there was this cute little Skull Valley station. This was a prickly pear tea lemonade, and it was really good. It wasn't too sweet. It had a nice flavor to it. I'm sad that it's done, but it was really good.
You're not riding or what?
Was that?
You're not riding a motorcycle?
Yep, she rides on the back there.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Thanks.
We are in the Prescott National Forest, and there's signs all around that say no camping outside of designated campgrounds. Thus, tonight we find ourselves at a public campground, Yavapai. Campgrounds never are my favorite. I'm a little bit miserable about it. Jessica's cutting onions.
Juicy onion.
I hope it shot you right
It did. Shot me right in the eye.
right in the iris. I'm pissy because we got this RV guy over here. And what's he doing? He's running his generator. And there's just nothing that I want to hear less when I am camping than a generator. Well, you high-fived your way out of a hog tying. Meanwhile, Jess is feeling so not in the wilderness about it that she's decided that it's okay to eat our emergency beef jerky.
So this morning at 5 a.m., Whimsy woke us up because she had to vomit.
I really don't think it was a food issue. It's not like this dog is like a Ferrari Testarossa that can only run on like 98 octane. You could put that 85 in there and she'll spit out a little smoke, but she'll keep going.
We are gonna have ourselves a nice breakfast after staying the night at the Waiapiki something campground. Yavapai Campground.
Now, Whimsy did an incredible job with her vomit, okay? She managed to find the few square inches of open floor that didn't have stuff on it, and that's where she vomited. It was just a nice scoop up, and we were sorted. In addition to the vomiting excitement of early this morning, we also had a whole pack, let's call it a gaggle, of coyotes who started howling and then yapping and continued on yipping. Do they yip or yak?
I'm gonna look it up to see why they do it.
So that's an exciting thing for you to do as we're as we're filming. Thanks for that. Phone a friend.
The reason why coyotes yip and howl, it's to let other coyotes know that they have an established territory and not to intrude. We're now on our way to that windy road out of Prescott here, on our way to Arizona, to Phoenix. Up, good girl. And then, turn around. Lay down. Whimsy, we're a little too excited. And then we are gonna go to our Airbnb that is just outside of Phoenix. And that's where we're gonna be for the week. As I make my 10-point turn here, we are going out towards Glendale today because my friend Kathy, who I used to work with as a marketing consultant, she is actually here visiting. Fuck. We're gonna go for a nice little lunch before we head off towards Tucson. So that was a really great Airbnb in the end. Having that backyard area is really helpful for Whimsy. Jump on the couch. Oh God. Whimsy. Sit. Sit.
Where did you come from?
No.
All through the house. How did this happen?
Look at this.
Where did you go? Holy shit.
Oh my God. No, Whimsy.
Oh no. Oh, you big fucker. Oh shit.
Is there a hose out here to wash her?
Oh no,
Whimsy,
no,
come.
no.
Let's close the door.
Don't even. She's got the zoomies. Whimsy, you've done so badly.
I know, she's like rolling in this.
Yeah, that's fine. Roll it off.
Look, she's making a mess in there.
We've got big trouble with you.
Okay.
What is going through your brain?
Yeah, I hope that this other place is going to be just as good because we do want to get a lot of work done before we cross the border into Mexico.
Every week at an Airbnb, Whimsy spends her time collecting stuff that she brings into the house. And we've taken to creating a weekly collection. You never know what you're gonna get. And so here's what we've got. Mostly rocks and gravel bits. A piece of old metal. This is like some stucco grout from outside. And we've got some teeth. So we are in the phase of losing teeth.
I can see one of her teeth is just still about to pop out on that side, the same one that Greg pulled out the other day on the other side. So that's what we're gonna be looking forward to today.
We've got a sort of in-between molar. We've got the two top canines, and a piece of a tooth, which we're not sure about. It's an adventure.
Today we are off to Mexico. We are crossing the border this morning, afternoonish, and we are making our way to Nogales. That's the crossing that we're doing. And this is gonna be Whimsy's first border crossing.
The key is always to reduce your expectations. It's gonna take way longer than you expect. And if you at least expect that, then it won't take as long as you expect.
Gas stop adventures. When you're getting your pup up onto the cockpit from the gas station and you give her a beef lung, a tooth can come out.
Once upon a time, I was making my way through the Southwest.
We're in line here to exit the United States and to enter into Mexico, and we're just sort of inching along. So I took off Whimsy's rec specs because it's hot out. It is 34 degrees based on mine. I'm sure Greg's will say it's 35. And when it's hot like this and there's no airflow, like Whimsy doesn't enjoy having them on her face like that. She just keeps trying to rub against me to get them off. Yeah, Whimsy, that's you. Do you see yourself? Just looking at my tree tag.
Senorita, it's nice to meet you.
We are in Mexico. And what's the first thing we do? Come to Walmart. Because we get a remittance that we sort of send to ourselves. And that's the best way to get money. It is super cheap relative to ATMs. You can take out a sort of larger quantity at a time, rather than going to like ATM to ATM. And now, pesos in hand and pocket, we are going to get our temporary import permits for the motorcycles.
So Greg finished everything for us. It took about like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours basically of waiting here in line. But Greg got it done with the Banjercito and the SAT. And so now we are valid for 180 days to have our motorcycles in Mexico. Whimsy, you're gonna pull my bike over.
We had a hellacious time finding accommodations last night. We did ultimately find this one. We had to kind of backtrack into Nogales, and it's got a little bit of a auto hotel look and feel.
We've got a long way to go to get to Chihuahua. That's where I booked our next Airbnb. But because we had this nice little garage area, last night we had to take everything off and put it all back on. And so we're basically ready to go now, and this is probably the earliest we've gotten started in a long time.
We've been skirting along the US border really all day today, getting so close you could almost spit across.
And you can see the border wall.
Actually, with some beautiful country, some really gorgeous country, cowboy country, rough country, and a lot of trucks on the highway. And we found a wild campsite on our way down towards Nuevas Casas Grandes.
Wait, no, I'm sliding. Hey. Alright, that's not good. Hold on, stay. Whimsy, come. I think there is fine.
I gotta get out of here.
You gotta come this way, out of my track. Or go that way or that way. Almost. Whimsy, come. There's fine.
And what was the other thing? Oh, it doesn't weigh much, right? It's basically dehydrated.
So this morning at 5.
Yeah, you framed me like you've got all this space on your side. There you go. You get to see a little more of the campsite or something. I don't know. And then just cruise into Phoenix tomorrow without a care in the world. Let's see how that goes.
Whimsy's been doing really well at this established campsite. I'm surprised and I'm proud of her. What do you think, Greg?
It was the public campground where we heard it. So go figure, you can find a gem anywhere.
It's being blown all over. It's at a crosswind. So we're putting her sun shield on because I imagine there's going to be some waiting in line as much as we're bicyclists.
Everything's going just to plan. It's just that we created really high expectations. Let's don't do that.
Whimsy's looking like she wants to already ride the bike.
It's not that, but it does have that feel. And so, that's all I have to say.